What's one thing you absolutely do not like doing or one of your biggest pet peeves? I asked fighters that question in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Oh, my least favorite thing to do is to have nothing to do. Torture for me would be a day off. If I go to bed every night, I look at my calendar for what I have to do the next day before I set my alarm. If I had a day off, I would not be a very happy guy.
Yeah, housework. I hate washing dishes. That's something worse. I hate it. So that's what it is.
Yeah, lots of things, unfortunately. I don't enjoy dusting. I'll vacuum all day, but for some reason, dusting is just such a bother to me. I also hate changing sheets. And so I'm really fortunate that our nanny has agreed that that can just be her thing.
Move. I hate having to pack up things and unpack things. I hate it.
Shopping for stuff that I don't like to shop for, like clothes or something. But if we're shopping for ammunition, if we're shopping for used tools, stuff like that, I can shop all day. But as soon as you take me to the mall and start shopping for all these little jacked up on price t-shirts and jacked up, now if we're talking like we're going to Walmart and we're loading up on some cheap white tees, some cheap tube socks, I'll get excited about that. But none of this overpaying for some, fancy name.
My least favorite thing to do outside of fighting, I mean, I have like a love-hate relationship with this, but running for sure, man. I have to run a lot because of fighting and just to stay low on weight. But I like right before I go on a run every time, it's like the worst fucking hour. I always stall it out like an hour for sure. I'm always like, all right, I need headphones, and I'm like, but what if it gets cold? I'll get a coat, and like, I don't want the coat, and then like I'll make a million decisions in the midst of all that before I end up going running.
Yeah, all those things. Anything that requires being an adult, paying bills, yeah, all those things. I don't like them. But yeah, I would have to say that.
Oh, cutting weight. Cutting weight's the worst thing ever. I would fight every month if I didn't have to cut weight. And people are like, oh, why don't you just move up? Well, if you're familiar with cutting weight, I walk around at, at the most 170. So I'm right around 160 now. I really don't have a lot of weight to cut. So if I moved up to 155, I would easily be the smallest guy, So cutting weight it's part of the sport. And it's the worst part of it, and it definitely prevents me from fighting as much as I would like to. So absolutely, like those like 2 or 3 days where you can't really eat anything and you're basically just in the sauna, and and last fight was crazy because we're basically just locked in a room and you have like a personal sauna. So definitely cutting weight is my least favorite thing to do in the world forever.
Paying taxes and doing adult stuff, just all of that. Paying bills.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's my least favorite thing, I would avoid it all the time. I would avoid it all the time. I don't know. I guess it would be something that I have to do that I don't like. I don't know. I have no. Oh, okay. Man, maybe driving. I try driving.
Yeah, I hate whenever I'm hungry. I hate going anywhere to get food. I've been using Grubhub and Uber Eats and GoPuff ever since. I don't know. I think the quarantine just made me not want to drive because, like, back when the quarantine started, that's how we had to order our food and stuff. But now that's all I've been doing. It's like, man, I'm hungry. I don't feel like going anywhere right now. Save some money on gas, but I got to spend extra money on damn $20 for a fucking burger.
I guess especially during camp, I hate cooking. Like, I hate having to cook, and then especially like I'm so tired. I train 2 or 3 times a day, so just coming home and having to do that is such a big chore. I need a personal chef.
The dishes.
Regular boring housework is boring, but when you're done, it's a pretty good feeling. So it's not too bad actually. But when I did have now I'm just like working as a fighter, but regular jobs, that's pretty boring. I'm never going back to that. I'm always gonna do something, inside of fighting. Even if it's not a fighter, I'm gonna be a trainer or something. I'm not going back to that regular.
Oh, I don't like falling into like media and social media traps. I don't like, because I'm a person that certainly likes to, be relatively informed as to things that go on, but I don't like falling into crazy rabbit holes and conspiracies or the lies that go on in the world, where it's just like, you have to be afraid of this today. This is what's going on. And then it just can, like, if you let it, it can really ruin your day. I'll say that's my biggest pet peeve in the world is just weird and biased and fear mongered opinions where people just kind of force their ways. And if you aren't concerned about this, then you obviously don't care about the world and you're not a loving person. It's just like, leave me alone with that. I got to live my own life. I like being informed, but I don't want to fall into the fake news trap. I don't want to fall into the if you're not on my side, you're on this side trap. I just, miss me with all that.
I'm a big tomboy and I love, training and I don't mind getting dirty and whatever, but I do like getting dressed up and like having my hair done and, every once in a while do like a photo shoot, but I really hate the process of it, like the putting on the makeup and the curling of the hair and and I'm just like, the after process is great, right? But like, I hate getting girly. I just really don't like, it's time consuming and
Cutting weight, that's easy. I hate dieting and cutting weight, because I'm Midwestern, man. I like my beer, I like my fried chicken, I like my mashed potatoes, and unfortunately, when I'm dieting, and when I'm eating normally like I am and shit, I feel great in training. It's as soon as I start dieting, as soon as I stick one piece of salad into my mouth, my whole body shuts down and it fucking sucks.
Paying taxes, that's top of everything.
Probably like any type of like computer paperwork type of thing. Like if someone's like, hey, I sent you an attachment, you need to sign this and like send it back. I'm always like for some reason that stuff is like so hard for me to do. And then when I do it, it takes 2 seconds, but I'm just like I don't really use computers that much. So I feel like anything that I need, any responsibility where I need to get back to someone like on a computer with like email and attachments and that stuff, that is my least favorite thing.
Reading.
Yeah, I don't like the sweep. I don't mind cleaning, but I don't like the sweep. Sweeping is one thing I don't like.
I don't like to, organizing my taxes and stuff like that. Like when it gets time where I have to at the end of the month and see everything and do all the calculations to make everything pretty for the end of the year, be all easier enough. That's the math part sucks. I hate it.
It'd probably be dishes or laundry, but I think I'd rather do dishes than do laundry though.
Yeah, I don't like yard work. I hate yard work. We'll start something and think it's a good idea, and then 10 minutes into it, we're like, why are we doing this? My back hurts. Everything hurts. So why are we starting that? So yeah, probably yard work. I do not like that.
I guess washing dishes is a big thing. Clothes I can do sometimes. It just depends on my mood. I hate cleaning stuff when I just got done cleaning it and somebody else dirties it. Oh, I can't stand it. Also, I don't like being poked on the shoulder. Somebody does that to me, I want to just punch them in the face.
Least favorite thing to do is unexpected plans. When you thought you're gonna be doing one thing and then all of a sudden you're forced to do something that you don't want. So
every chore, folding laundry, doing dishes. We don't have a dishwasher either because our kitchen's so small. We haven't got one put in yet. But yeah, definitely doing dishes and folding laundry.
Man, my least favorite thing to do is I would say gain weight from the junk food I eat. It's I love eating it, but man, hop on the scale is my unfavorite thing to do.
Yeah, so I'm off, so I'm hitting training here and coming back and training here. My wife's working, so I'm pretty much the housewife. I'm cooking dinner, I'm cleaning, doing the laundry. And with a woman, you can't ever do it good enough. It's never clean. It's not like how she would have done it. So it's just a lose-lose. I give it my best.
Laundry. Laundry. It sucks.
Fair enough.
And it's never ending.
Yeah.
Especially with 3 kids in the house.
Yeah, I kind of find an social guy. I like to be with people, but at the same time, if I have to do some kind of promotion around lots of people, I didn't want to go do that. I'd rather be alone at home. So it's part of the job. I like the love that people show me, but I don't like to be around too much people. I'd rather be by myself.
O que eu mais gosto de fazer, Matheus, é treinar e a segunda coisa que eu mais gosto de fazer é não fazer nada.
the thing I like to do the most is to train, and the second thing is to not do anything. Be alone by myself.
Cut weight. Fear to do treatment, therapy or massage. I feel very painful and yeah.
It's not that bad. I would say folding laundry probably the worst, or washing laundry. We go through so much clothes.